Hunting opponents argue that hunting is unsafe, ineffective, unnecessary, and unfair to taxpayers. Opponents point out that compared to other forms of recreation, hunting injuries are far more likely to be fatalities. Approximately 100 people die in hunting accidents in the United States every year. And as unlike other forms of recreation, hunting endangers the entire community, not just the willing participants. Opponents also argue that hunting is ineffective for solving human and deer conflicts. Studies show that car and deer collisions increase during the hunting season because the hunters frighten the deer out into the woods onto the roads. Lands managed by the hunting are sometimes purchased and maintained with the tax dollars, even though 95% of Americans do not hunt. Hunting opponents also find hunting unethical on a number of grounds. From the pure animal rights standpoint, killing any animal for food is morally objectionable, whether it be an animal is a deer, a cow, a chicken, or a goat. Many find hunting to be unethical because killing is recreational. Also, many argue that human and deer conflicts do not fall on the deer, but they fall on the humans who take habitat away from deer. Some hunting opponents also believe that modern technology has erased any chance of fairness in hunting. Certain practices are considered especially objectionable, such as canned hunting, trophy hunting, baiting, hunting of stocked animals. The killing of wildlife for food used to be part of everyday life. Today, hunting is a controversial issue because it is frequently recorded in recreational activity. Residents are concerned about safety issues, and society's attitudes toward animals are changing. But hunting proponents argue that hunting is safe, effective, necessary, and inexpensive to taxpayers. The injuries rate for hunting is lower than any sport of recreation and physical, such as football and bicycling. Proponents also argue that hunting is an effective form of deer management, because if we remove a number of individual deer from the population and prevent those individuals from reproducing, since nature deer predators have been eliminated in many areas, hunters argue that hunting is necessary to perform a function of wolves and cougars in keeping the deer population in check. Hunting proponents also argue that reducing the deer population will reduce human-deer conflicts, such as car and deer collisions. Compared to sharpshooters and cremations, hunting is inexpensive to taxpayers because hunters will kill the deer for free. Also, hunting permits are sold by the state, wildlife management agencies, which are particularly and fully supported by sales. When looking at the slaughterhouses, hunting is more ethical in killing the animals.